Alright, what's going on, guys? I just wanted to do a little update video today, but I do have something I want to talk about first before all of that, just so this video feels more like a normal video, because we have a code Eugene situation. So let me go ahead and read you this tweet. I said, when Eugene is hungry, but his mom forgot to give him lunch money. And it's a picture of an article that says, boy pulls gun on classmate, demands chicken McNugget. First of all, what the hell am I reading right now? Eugene's getting serious out here. They pulling out the AK for any reason. Let a Eugene try to rob me of my lunch. Hell no, especially not a chicken nugget. I'm trying to make some gains out here. That's probably like 5 or 6 grams of protein right there in that fucking nugget. You better kill me first before I let you take some of my protein, the fuck? I'm trying to make some gains, so I don't even understand how this even happens. So before we even go any further, let's go ahead and check out the article. Let's see what they have to say. A 12-year-old New York City boy is accused. Hold on, man. I gotta stop right here. A fucking 12-year-old is pulling out guns now? They starting them off young. What the hell? That's wild. New York, y'all gotta explain yourselves. We got 12-year-olds with guns, apparently. A 12-year-old New York City boy is accused of pulling a gun on a classmate and demanding that she give him her chicken nugget. Is that a typo, or did she only have one chicken nugget? Like, wouldn't you say chicken nuggets? You know what I'm saying? Like, why'd they say that she give him her chicken nugget as if she only had one of them? That's kind of weird. Police say the boy first approached the girl inside a McDonald's in Harlem. Alright, well, that actually explains quite a bit. On Tuesday, and asked her for one of her chicken McNuggets. When the girl refused, police say the boy followed her as she walked to a nearby subway station and pointed a gun at her head, demanding that she give him a nugget. Damn, bitch, just give him a fucking chicken nugget, man. It ain't that serious. Also, I thought this shit happened in school, like in the cafeteria or something. Apparently, this happened like outside on the subway, which makes a lot more sense, actually. But then how do they know it was his classmate? They say pulls gun on classmate. They clickbaited us with this article. I thought this was in like the middle of the cafeteria. Fool just pulled out a gun and robbed this bitch for her nuggets that she just bought in line or something. But apparently this happened outside of school, so this is an entirely different scenario. But anyways, let's continue. Police say the girl smacked the gun away and told the boy to leave her alone. Wait, what am I hearing? Was this a real gun? This girl is really out here. She just smacked the gun out of his hands? What am I reading? The girl reported the incident to school officials the next day, and the boy was taken into police custody for attempted robbery. The gun was not found, and it's unclear if it was real. Alright, so this is actually important. I'm thinking that the gun wasn't real. That's the only way this story makes sense. First of all, a 12-year-old should not have a gun, so it was probably like a fake airsoft gun. And second of all, I highly doubt a bitch is just about to smack a gun out of someone's hands when they're getting robbed. Like, this ain't the movies, alright? Like, when someone's robbing you, you don't just smack the gun out of their hands. So, I'm thinking it was a fake gun, because otherwise, this shit just ain't adding up, you know what I'm saying? But regardless, that's all I gotta say about that. Just thought I'd share that quick story with you guys. Anyways, let's get into the rest of the video. I just want to update you guys on a few things, so let me just list them here. Maybe you give a fuck, maybe you don't, so let me just not waste your time. Number 1, the t-shirts. Number 2, the copyright situation. And number 3, Club Penguin. Alright, so I got 3 updates for you. If you give a fuck about any of those 3 things, continue watching. If not, that's cool. I'll see you tomorrow. I appreciate you watching the video. So number 1, people have been asking me about the shirts. Honestly, I'm probably just not gonna bother with it. I just felt like the whole process became way too complicated and we just couldn't come to an agreement on what to actually make. So like, I just didn't know what to do. And it's not really about the money, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I could probably make some super easy money off that. Probably thousands of dollars, I don't know, depending on how many people bought shirts. But I don't really care about that. That's not what it's about. I mean, I'm still open to the idea of doing it, but I'm not actively seeking it out anymore, you know what I mean? Like, I wasn't feeling it, man. I don't know, like, half the ones that I thought were okay, half the people didn't like, and then the ones that I didn't like, half the people thought were good or whatever. Like, you know, it was just way too confusing, and I was like, you know what? I don't even care anymore. It's not that serious. I'm not trying to force it, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not worried about the money from it or anything like that. If it's not going perfectly, I'm not gonna try to force it. So that's pretty much that. I'm still open to it. We'll see what happens, but I'm not actively like pursuing it or contacting the shirt people or anything like that. I'll just leave it on the table and we'll go from there. We'll see what happens. Number 2, y'all may have watched the video I uploaded a few days ago about the copyright situation. I don't really know how detailed I need to get into it right now, but let me just give you a quick update on the situation. Long story short, I deleted the video off my channel. That solves the entire issue right away with like no problems at all. That wasn't really the solution that I wanted, but it really was the easiest way to handle it. I know there was some people that never saw the video and they wanted to check it out, so I was gonna upload it to my second channel as an unlisted video and then just link it over here for you guys. But I tried to do that and it got claimed on that channel as well, even when it was an unmonetized, unlisted video, because that channel isn't managed. This is a managed channel, so for people to copyright claim me, it has to be a manual process. YouTube won't auto claim it like they would on my second channel, which isn't managed. So there's really nothing I can do about that. So I don't know what to tell you, man. I'm sorry. I apologize to all of you that wanted to see the video and you didn't get a chance to, but I just don't know what to do, man. Like, there's nothing I can really do in this situation. Like, I'm just getting fucked over here. So I'm sorry, man, but that's just how it's gotta be. Also, you guys don't have to tweet them or harass them or anything like that. I do appreciate the support. It's kind of funny. Anytime I get in some drama or there's an issue or something, you guys always come in and roast the fuck out of the person, and it's always pretty funny, and I appreciate the support. But these fools are all mad about it, telling me that I'm apparently slandering them or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't really care, but there's no reason to harass them anymore. The situation is dealt with. All I have to say on the matter is they said they wanted to like work something out or whatever. I don't know what that means. I tried to ask them. They weren't being very clear. I'm sure it involves money, so I'm not really trying to get into all of that. All I'm gonna say is if you Google their company, you'll find out some very interesting information. They seem to have a lot of problems with this type of stuff. So anyways, the situation is over and it's honestly not worth the hassle to fucking deal with it. If it had happened to a more important video that I really cared about, I would probably try to escalate this situation further and get it solved or something, but that video wasn't anything too special. It's not like that's one of my top 5 best videos I've ever made or something. You know, it was a solid video. That's why it got a lot of views, but it wasn't nothing crazy that I'm just gonna freak out about. So I'm just gonna leave it at that. The video is gone. If you didn't get to see it, I apologize, but there's pretty much nothing else I can do. Number 3, a small update on the Club Penguin situation. I wasn't sure how that video was gonna do, if you guys would like it or if you think it's stupid or whatever, but honestly, the feedback on that video is pretty solid, and I will be doing an episode number 2. It's good enough to the point where I feel like I'll do another episode, and we'll just see where it goes from there. So I logged in to check to see if they approve my name or whatever, and they haven't approved it yet. It says it only takes 2 days, and it's been 2 days, and there's no approval yet. It's still the fucking stupid ass numbers whenever I'm in the game, so whenever that gets updated, I'll play again so that maybe I can actually talk to people. But if it doesn't work, I'll just make a new name. Maybe that name's not appropriate. I mean, it is Big Dick Eugene, so maybe that's not an appropriate name. I'll just make a new account and do it again if that's the case. I already had to change the email and the password on that account because I fucked up on the editing, and you guys could kind of see like what the username, or not the username, what the email and the password was. Like, you could see like half of it, so I had to change that shit before someone like stole my account. But anyways, we'll just see what happens next. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't think it's that big of a deal. Even if I have to make a new one, I'm not really worried about it. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. That is all I wanted to talk about. This was more of just an update video, but I wanted to at least include something funny in it so it wasn't just like a waste of a video, you know what I mean? So anyways, thank you guys all for watching. Be sure to leave a like rating if you enjoyed, subscribe if you're not already, follow me on Twitter, links in the description down below. Other than that, have a good day and peace out.